Hi there. So you all know I gave Cookie her carrot button, which was pretty easy to teach her because she gets a carrot every day after dinner. And so it's part of the routine to get a carrot. And we always say to her, what do you want? And we have her go to the refrigerator and we say, where's the carrot? And she touches it. So it was easy to kind of transition that to, what do you want? And pointed to the button and she would touch it. So this morning I added an outside button and I have the two of them sitting next to each other. And I went to take her outside, but I wanted to show her the new button because she was asking to go outside with that look she has. And I said, what do you want? And I walked over to the buttons and she looked at the two of them, looked up at me like, there's two there. Put her head back down and I said, what do you want? And she very tentatively touched the outside button, not the carrot button. So I took it like she knew not to touch the carrot button because the carrot button means a carrot. And since I was standing next to the buttons and pointing down at them, she thought I should touch the outside button, the other button that does not mean carrot. So she inferred it was the other button, which, by the way, is a sign of intelligence. But now we're going to try it with the two buttons next to each other. I'm going to ask her, she just had her dinner. It's time for her carrot. I'm going to ask her what she wants. Let's see if she gets it correct. I'll be so embarrassed if she doesn't. Okay, so this one here is the outside button. And this one here is the carrot button. So now we're going to see what happens. What do you want? What do you want? You want your carrot? What do you want? Touch it again. That's it.
Carrot.
Good girl. Okay, so you saw that without me helping her, I mean, you couldn't see me because I was standing behind the camera, but when I asked her what she wanted, and I just kind of pointed in the area of the buttons. I didn't point to a button. I just pointed in the area. She went over and hit the correct button. Now, she touched it. She didn't touch it hard enough to make the carrot sound. So I just encouraged her to touch it again so it would make the carrot sound. That button is really hard for her to press and make it work. The new buttons press much easier. So I may change that button out to one of the new buttons. This is what we got. So this is what we got off Amazon by the woman Christine Hunger, who was, I think, the first one to teach a dog to talk using these things. The book How Stella Learned to Talk is awesome. The buttons, how do I feel about them? They press very easily, so that I like. Not sure I like how the microphone and speaker sounds. It's a little tinny, and I had to record the word outside probably about 8 times before I got it to sound the way I want it to, and still sounds a little muffled, tinny, weird, but enough for the dog to recognize it and for us to recognize it. So yeah, I'm not real happy with the speaker microphone part of it, but the buttons press very easy, and that was important to me for Cookie. So yeah, we're gonna continue this. Don't know what we're gonna do next. Might change that one button out to a carrot button because it's so much easier to push. That one that I have from Staples, while it has the best microphone and speaker of any programmable button I've ever seen, it is very hard to push. Okay, we decided that we have to change the other button out because that one is just so hard for her to push. And I don't plan on teaching her a lot of words. 3 or 4 words is probably the tops that I wanted to teach her. I don't even know what I want to teach her after carrot and outside, to tell you the truth, because we don't neglect her needs. Like, her water dish is never empty, that she has to say, hey, I want water. She never has to ask to go for a walk because we take her. She gets so much exercise, this dog. You've seen the videos. So there's really not a whole lot that we really feel like we need to teach her. You know, if she comes over to us and asks to be cuddled, we just cuddle her. She doesn't really have to ask other than coming over to us. Maybe sometimes she has to ask to be left alone, but I wouldn't even know how to go about that. So you have to take out this little screw. I'm going to add, I really hate battery compartments that you have to have a screwdriver to open them. It's just really bites. Okay, here's the recording process. Make sure that you have the mic, which is that little hole, pointed right to you. Otherwise it's going to come out really, really muffled. But let's see if I can get this right. Carrot.
Carrot.
Hear how muffled that is?
Carrot.
It's terrible. Let's try again. Carrot.
Carrot.
Oh, it's terrible. I still hate it. This is going to take me a few times. Okay, that time I put it a little further away from my face. So it was further away, but I spoke louder. See if this sounds better.
Carrot.
That's a little better, I guess. Not quite as loud as I would like, but the dog can hear it. So now what I'm going to do is going to put this where the carrot button used to be. And I'm going to tell her to touch it so she hears it says carrot. And then I'm going to give her a piece of carrot. And I'm probably going to do that a couple times. So hopefully she'll learn this is the new carrot button. See, it's orange. Carrot. Get it?
Carrot.
Cookie, what do you want?
Carrot.
Good girl. Love that sound. What do you want?
Carrot.
Good girl. There you go. You want this last piece? What do you want? What do you want?
Carrot.
Good girl. Good girl. All gone. Now we're going to go outside. Go outside, go potty. See, carrot's all gone. Go outside, go potty. Go outside. Go outside.
Outside.
Good girl. Come on, let's go. I feel that was a successful test of the buttons. Cookie just woke up and needs to go outside to go potty. Cookie, let's go outside. Come on. Nice stretch. Want to go outside? Want to go outside? Hit it again. Hit it again. Come on. Hit it again. Come on.
Outside.
That's it. Good girl.